even if I know that I've already opened a chest, I still check it. So I'm like, well, what if I left? That was so rude. I hope he knows that that was so rude, and I hope that his mother tells him he's a little
female dog.
Excuse my language, but that was so deeply rude on every level. I'm genuinely offended. I was turned around. That's not a fair fight. You brought me down to half a heart. My house is so bad right now because I need good tools to hollow it out to make it like look cool. I'm thinking about having some different like villager type stalls, like kind of like a dwarven underground market type deal, and it's gonna look so cool. But for right now, it's a literal hole in the wall. Because I can right now get Silk Touch, I feel like I should just get Silk Touch right now, and then I want to focus on getting Fortune 3 on a diamond pick, which I know is a very it's very basic, like, yeah, that's what everybody wants for their first step, but it's like, listen, I have trouble getting it because I am stupid. So be nice to me because I'm dumb, and I have no other reason why people should be nice to me. Because I said please, that's why. Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost in a 2x2. I want to try to get Silk Touch. I will take the Fortune 2 pickaxe with me for the moment in case I like desperately need iron and coal, which I probably do because looking at this chest, I don't seem to have the most amount of things. The only thing I have a lot of is food, and that's because that's my coven. Oh, speaking of food, so on this server, we all have covens, and we're all different covens, so we're all like different types of like witches, and we have sort of fantasy theme going on, and I'm part of the Kalina coven, and Kalina being culinary. Okay, it says to craft a cookbook by combining a book and quill with a piece of bread, and it will show all recipes. Okay, yeah, we all have covens, we're all kind of like a witchy sort of vibe. There were a few that I was torn between, especially like there was some about exploring and mining, which I love to do, but the Kalina coven specifically was like, we like to just make sure that everybody has food, and that just felt very like wholesome, like taking care of people type deal, and I felt really drawn to that. Why do I have a Luck of the Sea 2 book? Let's see. I wanted to get a book and quill. I should have plenty of leather, and I'm pretty sure I just picked up 3 sugar candy. Yep, okay. Then I just need an ink sac, a feather. I already feel a bit like a witch. I mean, I'm not throwing my stuff into a pot, but I'm still, like, crafting something. Even if it is, incredibly basic. But if I throw a book and a piece of bread... Okay. Oh? Okay, cool. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at this! Rice can be used in place of wheat in any recipe. Oh, so I can craft rice using seeds. That's interesting. Oh, it's not working. Huh. I'm immediately confused. Oh, I bet I have to make rice in the rice cooker. Okay, that's probably where I'm going wrong. It probably can't be made in a normal crafting table. I can probably make a rice cooker right now. Just make a rice cooker and cook some rice, and then I can go off and fight the demons of the world. Am I out of coal? What a cruel and unfortunate turn of events. Oh, here we go. Different types of salads. I like that the salads just straight up use like a tree leaf. There's no lettuce. Oh, coleslaw. I was like, why is there milk in that salad? I'm gonna have a nice bowl of salad in the morning. You pour just some really sad wilted cabbage into a bowl and pour some milk over it like it's cereal and just munch on it on your way to school. I really hope whoever just joined did not hear me say that. Yeah, we can make salads, we can make sushi, fish and chips. Hell yeah. Apple pie, carrot pie, alright. Sweetberry pie, sugar cookies. I guess I'm gonna have to start on a farm. Ice cream can leave you slowness and weakness for a short time. Oh no. Oh, 3D models. I wonder if we can place stuff. Well, that's very interesting. There's a chance that the cobblestone and the wood are in the wrong spots. It is definitely true that the cobblestone and wood are in the wrong spots. I really like economies in servers. I don't know why, they just kind of like scratch and itch in my brain. I'm just like, yes, give everything a value. It's a bit like playing those like stupid little idle games. I want to make big number get bigger, give me lots of money, and then I never do anything with it. So probably I don't, probably the truth is that I shouldn't have economy in game because then I obsess over it. Maybe it's like one of those situations where it's like, it's what you need, not what you want. You might want the in-game economy, but in reality, it's gonna drive you crazy. So what you need is to just go mine and craft yourself. Imagine like your Minecraft intervention where it's like, listen, Lou, you've been playing a lot of economy servers, and we're all worried. You haven't mined or crafted in literal months. We're concerned for your health. It's not good for you being out in the sun all the time. You need to go back into the dark of the caves. You need to eat some iron. We're worried about your health. Oh, you're so rude, sir. I know this is not how your mother raised you. You are better than this. Or I guess you're not because you're dead now. Jeez Louise, these guys are mean. Like I call him a bitch and then I say geez Louise. I tried to show my grandmother one of my videos yesterday and I'm a writer, so I will show her my writing even if it has some swears in it, and she usually likes it. This video I was just swearing a lot and she was like, I can't get past the swears. And I was like, oh, okay. So she was like, I want you to try to swear less, and I was like, okay, yes, Grammy, I love you. Even though I did call that creeper a bitch, I am gonna try to swear less. Just for my Grammy. Very beta male of me. If I ever turn this into the video, I'll send it to her, and she'll be like, you still swore it. I'll be like, you know what? I have no defense. Good night. The other thing that she did not even notice was in that video I mentioned I'm non-binary, and my grandparents are both very open to LGBTQ people, but that was the thing that I was worried about. I was like, oh, I make a joke about how I'm non-binary. Well, I wanted to come out eventually, and I didn't want to make it a big deal. So this is probably an ideal way to come out, and she didn't even notice it because she was so deeply stressed out by how much I was swearing. And in her defense, I was swearing basically every clip I swore because every clip was a joke and I swore in most of the jokes. Because it's hard to talk to yourself for an hour. You know, hashtag streamer problems. Where's my streamer charity to help all of these poor streamers who don't know how to be funny outside of saying swears like me? They give you free comedy lessons with, I don't know who's a good streamer. I feel like anybody I say it'll sound like I'm making fun of them, so I can't say them. Who's a bad streamer? PewDiePie? I'm gonna get doxxed by the PewDiePie lovers. Streamer boot camp for other streamers like me who don't know how to be funny outside of saying the fuck word. She brought up a good point. She said something along the lines of like, oh, well, it takes away because now you're not making any other jokes outside of swearing. And I was like, you know what? Harsh, but very true. Incredible roast from my grandmother. And then she felt bad later. She was like, listen, I'm sorry if you felt like I wasn't liking your things. And I was like, no, it's fine. But it was very funny because my grandparents are very accepting of LGBTQ stuff. And I knew that even before I came out, but I made a joke in that video talking about being non-binary. And I was like, oh, I wonder if she's not going to get it. I wonder if she's going to have questions about it. Because when I came out as pan, I like made a big deal of it and it was just like awkward because they were nice about it. They were like, oh, well, we still love you and everything. We don't care. And I was like, great. I hate this attention. I never want to come out like this again. I don't want it to be a thing. I just want it to be chill. I don't want to give everyone a nice little postcard about my gender. So I wanted to just like casually come out and she didn't even notice. It was, oh my goodness gracious, those are diamonds. And that's a creeper who's gonna blow up the diamonds. Okay. I'm gonna go over this way. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. How are you doing today? Hello, Mr. Creeper. How are you doing today? Jesus Christ on a bicycle. Oh, shoot the creeper. Shoot the creeper, not me. Shoot the creeper, not me. No, you're a rude man. I hope you know that you're a rude man. And that I'm on half a heart and that it's your fault. And I hope you feel bad about it. Was that a skeleton or was it just weird lighting? It was just weird lighting. I am so scared, Your Honor. 1, 2. Of course. Why would it be more than 2? Oh, here we go. It's just gonna be 3. Why would it be more than 3? Why would I expect that? I did see if anybody else on the server wanted to come hang out, but it looks like they were all busy, which is fine. You know, people are allowed to be busy. I need to be better at giving notice. I just get so anxious. I'm like, oh, what if I ask them to come and like stream with me or chat with me? And then they're like, why would we ever want to do that? Which is like, obviously, no one is ever going to do that. That's such like anxiety brain. But you can't always logic your way out of anxiety brain. Sometimes when you tell your brain, like, hey, you're being overly anxious and stupid, the brain will just be like, yeah, well, you're gonna die. And it's like, you know, have you considered that maybe this is a problem? In related news, I'm talking with my doctor tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. But yeah, anxiety brain, as much as I wish I could outthink it, the more you try to think it, the more upset it gets. It's kind of like, I was gonna say it's like a cat, but it's not really like a cat. Cats are nice. It's like a crying baby. If you try to scream at a crying baby, it's just gonna cry more. If you try to think your way out of overthinking, you're just gonna overthink more. Sometimes you cannot fight fire with fire, and you cannot be overthinking by overthinking. Hi, it's editing me. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I want you guys to roast the hell out of my video. I'm pretty obviously a very new YouTuber, but I'm really passionate about making good videos. I have a lot of ideas, both in general and with this series in particular, but I don't have as much experience as I would like. I want to try my best to get better. So if there's anything in this video— oh geez, I fell. Oh no. Don't worry about it. Okay, I really want to try to get better at making videos. So if there's anything in this video that you really enjoyed or really didn't enjoy, really thought I did bad, or anything you thought I did really good, let me know, please. Also, obviously, any kind of like or subscribe would mean a ton, as would sharing this video would mean so much, because I'm very new. I'm not expecting very many people to see this. I know shows like this can be a little bit obnoxious, but I'm really new and I have such a small pool of viewers, so if you would take the time to comment, it would mean the absolute world, just because the feedback is really helpful when it comes to me improving and also motivating myself. You know, I'm a person. These videos take time and energy to make. This past video took me about 2.5 weeks to make, and I'm still, you know, in my head grumpy about how it turned out. I'm like, it's not good enough, because I'm one of those crazy people. You could take the time to leave a little bit of feedback. It would mean so much to me. I would really appreciate it. Also, I have a lot of other projects that I've started working on a little bit that I'm really excited about, and I have a lot of ideas for this series. I want to try to do a little bit more lore stuff, and you can already see that the house has been changing, and I have a lot of footage I need to edit for the next episode. When it comes to future stuff, I want to do a lot of Minecraft and gaming stuff, but I also want to try to branch out and do some of these other things. So I'm going to put up just a quick little list of different things I'm currently working on. And if there's anything that it sounds like you might be interested in, let me know. I obviously can't work on everything at once. I can't make like 15 videos simultaneously. I'm not magic. So letting me know what you guys might be interested in lets me know what to focus on and what to put my time and energy into making. So whatever stuff people seem the most interested in is probably what's going to end up being prioritized and being finished first. So yeah, let me know what you're interested in. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video. Yippee! Oh my god, I so nearly jumped down there. No, you don't want to do that, friend. Hi, little guy. Nope, you don't want to do that. Okay. I so nearly jumped down there, they both would have blown up, I would have lost all my levels. And I would have been so mad, because it would have been nobody's fault but my own. But at least now I get 2 gunpowder and another creeper. Nope. I went into tunnels for real once at summer camp. We went to like a little park where there were tunnels. It sounds like we went to a playground. It was like a national park type deal. There was an actual like hiking trail where you could go through these different tunnels, and then you kind of go through and around these different hills and stuff. At the time, I was completely unmedicated for my anxiety, so I definitely was having a little bit of a panic attack about the claustrophobia. And the other annoying part is just that, like, being a plus size person, you can't always fit the same places that all the other kids can fit. And as like a young teenage, at the time thinking I was a girl plus size person, I still am kind of a girl, but I'm also kind of a guy and kind of something else. But anyways, at the time, very much identifying as a girl, being plus size, and seeing all the other girls who were like a third of my size stick in places was definitely like, it made me sad because it made me feel a little bit jealous. But I have definitely come to a point where I'm a lot more comfortable with myself. But I do feel sad for young me and like what they had to go through when they had to feel excluded or bad about themselves for very arbitrary reasons. And it wasn't the other girls making me sad, it was like society. Joker voice. Society. That was more of a Batman. Society makes you think bad stuff about yourself. But that's the thing, is once you do that, you're doing their job for them. You're doing the work of the haters for them. You can't let yourself do that. I used to be much better at like positive self-talk, and then like the pandemic happened, and I feel like positive self-talk got more difficult, but you cannot let yourself do the haters' work for them. At the very least, you have to be nice to yourself out of spite. Even if you can't manage anything else, you at least have to be nice to yourself out of spite. Recently I was mining a huge tunnel because I was selling someone a villager and we had to transport it through the nether, and I died like 7 times because, you know, the lava there, you don't stop burning, which is very annoying. Despite dying like 12 times, I never thought about getting like a cauldron and a bucket of water and have water in the nether. I mean, I thought of doing that, but I never actually did it because I was like, people are waiting on me. I gotta go transport this villager immediately. And it took like 4 hours. Like, they could have waited 10 minutes for me to get a bucket. They also could have waited 10 minutes for me to get dinner. That night, I went online at like 8 p.m. to just like check to make sure that my claims weren't about to reset. And then someone was like, yo, I need a villager. And I was like, oh, I can sell you a villager, but I'm really far out. Are you sure that you wanted them? And they were like, yes, please, I'm desperate. So I gave them the villager, and then they're like, oh, I'm like 5,000 or 10,000 blocks out, like some crazy number. And I was like, well, I guess since I've already sold you the villager, now I need help. And they didn't even ask me. And it wasn't even that much money. It was like 14 diamonds. And I had literally probably a stack of diamond blocks in my inventory. Like, I did on every level what I was doing I did not need to be doing. I should have just gone and eaten dinner. And that is something I'm trying to be better about, like balancing. Because I do think it's nice to go out of your way to do nice stuff for other people, but I think that it's important to have a balance of like what nice stuff you do and like taking care of yourself. And I know some people are like, why would you do that over Minecraft? That's so stupid. It's like, Minecraft is important to a lot of people, including me. Minecraft makes me happy. If I can make someone happy with a little bit of effort, I'm gonna do it. But I also just need to balance not spending 40 minutes and procrastinating my dinner. Not even 40 minutes, it was about 2.5 hours. Jesus, 2.5 hours to transport that dude. I need to like not sacrifice all that time and go eat my dinner. I joined the server to like meet other people who are into Minecraft because I don't have very many friends in real life who like Minecraft, and I wanted to like make some friends, and then I finally had the opportunity to, and I'm too scared, and I had to like hype myself up for like 30 minutes to go into the server chat and just be like, oh whoa, if anybody wants to come hang out, I'm gonna be on stream for a little while. Ooh woo. We love anxiety disorders. I just feel like anytime I like meet other people, I'm so nervous to talk with them, and then they're like, no, I feel the same way, and I'm like, what is happening here? What happens when everybody is too nervous to talk to each other? It's like a fun fact about cheetahs is that cheetahs in some places this is really obscure. I was gonna say a random fact about cheetahs, but in context it might sound weird. I don't know. I like animals. Okay, the fact is it sounds weird in context, but the fact is that cheetahs in the wild, their populations were going down because they were too anxious to like go and interact with other cheetahs to like have babies. And the reason that I was thinking about that, I was like, oh, it's like people are too anxious to go and make friends. But saying like, oh, I'm like a cheetah in the sense that it's like the cheetahs want to have babies and I want to have friends, I feel like in context that sounds really weird, but I don't mean it in a weird way. I just mean it in like a anxiety disorder way of like, I understand. I understand the cheetah's anxiety. Also, cheetahs chirp. They chirp like birds. Yeah, that's my awkward fact. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Hello to Arson the cat. Shout out to, the only time I really talked to other people from the server was like the launch day, and in the middle of it we were like having some trouble with our familiars and I couldn't find my familiar, and I screamed, oh no, where's tax evasion? I'm gonna starting like conversations with people like, hello, have you ever done tax evasion? Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bunch of stuff in the furnace for the sake of furnacing. Yep, that's good English. People hearing stuff out of context is like my greatest fear, especially when you do things like name your cat Larceny. Okay, I'm up to level 15. I think I don't remember what level I need. I need 18. I need 18 to get, I get Silk Touch at level 18. I hear you jaywalking. Okay, you don't need to yell at me every 10 seconds. Google is bestie. Google is my ride or die. Google has been there for me when no one else was there. Google was there when I was Googling, hey, am I trans? Am I non-binary? Shout out to the person who was not saying this to me, was just saying this in a Tumblr post, but they said something like, if you really, really want to be non-binary and you think non-binary, oh, that was my own fault. If you think non-binary people are super cool and you constantly think about being non-binary, you're probably non-binary. Google was there when I need math homework done. Real, real, so real. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You're a rude man, and I hope you know that. I hope you know that you're rude. Oh, I'm gonna die again, and I don't want to. At least my prediction was right. You know, even if I'm doomed to die repeatedly like Cassandra, at least people will actually listen to me and like her. Shout out Cassandra from Greek mythology, who was doomed to predict things and never be believed. Shout out her. Ugh, that's so frustrating because most of the reason I went mining was to get XP, and now I just lost all my XP, but that's my own fault. I know what's going on. That's gonna be my new slogan. I'm gonna put it at the top of all of my Twitch streams. Because if I say it enough, maybe it'll become true. Keeping, like, contact with people in the 21st century, I feel like, is so stressful. Yeah, I also barely talk in any server that I'm in. And it's so funny because, like, in my head, I'm like completely convinced, I'm like, nobody wants to hear from me. If they wanted to hear from me, they would message me. Anxiety, hyperventilating. And then I'm like, recently I have a friend who was just very busy with work, and I messaged him and he was like super excited to see me. He like responded like, hi, in all caps, and I was like, oh, did you see a ghost? And he was like, no, I'm just excited to talk to you. And I had been like stressing for weeks about if I should message him or if I would be bothering him because he was busy with work. And it's just like, there's like this weird thing, especially like if you have a history of people like being kind of nasty to you where you're convinced like no one wants to hear from me. If you have like an anxiety disorder, it's very difficult to get over that kind of thing because it's literally like you can't always convince your brain with logic. But then it's like really weird when it's like you go and talk to the person and they're like, no, I wanted to talk to you. I'm excited to see you. A constant battle that is very frustrating, but it's also one of the things that you just gotta like, saying like, oh well, you just gotta power through it, kind of like infuriates me because I hate when people are like, just power through it, like power thoughts. If you think hard enough, you can think your depression away, and it's like, that's not how that works. It would be so much easier if I could just gaslight myself into like not having anxiety. If I could just like look at my brain like a dog. Like, no, that makes no sense. There's like a meme where someone like looks at a dog and it's like, don't F this up for us. And I just want to do that with my brain, but my brain does not want to listen. New medication just dropped. It's called gaslighting. It's called gaslighting your own brain. Imagine you call your doctor and your doctor says, listen, I prescribe you with 10 milligrams of gaslighting yourself. And it's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I never said that. What are you talking about? Oh my god, where's my cat? What a rude creeper. Okay, everything's fine. The cat's fine. Everything's fine. The cats are basically immortal. But that was a rude creeper, and I really need to add walls to this place, is what that made me realize. Hi, kitty. It's such a rude creeper. Earlier today, I was insulting them and telling them that their parents would be ashamed of them. But actually, in hindsight, I don't think that their parents would be ashamed of them because their parents are also creepers. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just what creepers do. It's like when you try to like talk to like some kid who's a jerk, and it's like you meet his parents and are like, oh, this is why the child is like this. Okay. Well, that tracks, but it's incredibly frustrating. Or like the Karens that are like, this is my son, Kevin. It's like, yeah, I can see the resemblance. You know what? This is just a good incentive to tell me that I need to add some walls to this place. I was procrastinating doing that, but I guess I should go do that before the creepers fully take over and before they harm Arson, my beautiful cat Arson. Honestly, my base currently is like terrible. My plan is to do kind of like a dwarven type thing where I have like a big like underground kind of area, but that also requires tools because I have to carve out the area. So I need to have actual good tools first. So for the moment, I literally live in a hole in the wall. Insomnia is my entire life story. Even when I was a little kid, I had really bad insomnia. And I have like memories of staying up until like at age like 6, staying up until like 1 a.m. watching Teen Titans, like the original. We had a giant tube TV, and I would lay down I would lay down underneath the tube TV and I would like kick it backwards. And this thing was like 70 pounds on this tiny little wooden stand. And it would like tilt the entire thing backwards until it hit the wall. And then I would let go so it would like come back to me. So I could like basically rock it back and forth. I think in hindsight it was like a stimming thing, but also in hindsight, incredibly dangerous thing to do as a child. Oh, I'm sorry that your doctors suck. A lot of times doctors can be really garbage. I feel like there are so many doctors that have like a weird bias against like younger people or like people that they view as like part of the new generation or whatever. It's just like it's like, oh, you mean the thing that I've had before I had a phone is caused by my phone? That's really interesting how my phone went back in time to cause my insomnia. That's a very smart deduction, Dr. Watson. Yeah, that's infuriating. Dr. Watson is also not the right doctor. Dr. Holmes or Dr. House would have been a more apt reference. Listen, the ghost of the phone has been haunting you since you were a small child. So, because you have evil demons following you, evil phone demons following you, that is what my diagnosis is too much phone-itis. Evil demon phone-itis. You gotta go talk to an ancient Grecian physician and ask him how to balance your four humors. Oh, I almost have enough for, I want to get Silk Touch. Give me Silk Touch. Let's go. Okay, I can get Silk Touch. Middle school was evil? Is that the word? Middle schoolers are some of the meanest people on earth because they're at the age where they've realized that they have the ability to be mean, but they're not old enough to realize like they shouldn't. It's like the exact like worst combination of like, oh, I'm old enough that I know how to be terrible to people, but I don't know that that's terrible yet. All I know is that it makes me feel big and strong. Yeah, middle school is rough. If you're in middle school and it's rough, I want you to know that it'll get better, because it's hard. That's for the one person who might ever watch this. Finish editing some more. That was so rude. Why are you guys so rude? I finally had the 18 levels and I went and got myself blown up. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. I should have just gone and enchanted the thing first, and I got distracted by going to plug up the hole in my roof. Oh, I'm a fool. I don't know if Death Girl, which chat you're still in, but I appreciate it greatly. Let's hope that those guys have dead now. Well, now I have a nice little staircase to the surface. Hello, skeleton, where are you? I can hear you. You rude person. Okay, I don't see him. I just died outside my own house because I am a fool. And the creepers are spawn camping me, so I really hope that they left by now. I saw that chicken and I thought he was gonna kill me. They're very, very rude little guys. The creepers, not the chickens, but I am not very nice to the chickens either. The creepers are mean to me. They are abusing me. They are stalking me. I'm gonna get a restraining order on them, which is probably just gonna be more cats. The cats are the enforcers of the restraining orders against creepers. The next time a creeper shows up at my house, I'm going to show him my restraining order, and then when he blows up, I'm going to sue his entire family. And that is a very Karen vibe. But you know what? I think I'm entitled to it, considering that they blew me up when I was 18. I just got 18 levels to get Silk Touch, and then of course I walk upstairs like a fool. Oh no, you TP'd into a cave? Oh no, that's not good. That is like the worst possible. That is the worst possible TP. My goodness. I need to finish fortifying my sad little hole. Oh no. Death Girl said in chat that they just ran away from a horde of zombies. No. I feel like I'm getting very scary updates from like an astronaut of like, okay, I found zombies on the moon. I'm dead. Okay, take two. Like, I'm wondering what's going on. I'm very concerned. I hope everyone's day is going well. I don't know how everybody's doing today. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but if anybody on chat wants to like say hi, but obviously you're not required to or anything. Very indecisive language. Do the thing, but also you don't have to, but only if you want to, and also don't do it. Right now I can get Silk Touch if I have 18 levels, if I don't immediately walk into a creeper instead of just walking down to my enchanting table like a normal person would. I don't have a door anymore. Before I had a hole, now I don't have a door. I love how I'm making just a boring wood door when I could make like an actual nice door, but you know. This is the worst possible time to go do that. Hi zombie, how are you doing? I hope you're having a nice night. I hope you're having a great time harassing me. Are you having a good time? Do you enjoy this? Is this how you spend your nights? Harassing people walking up to their doors? I hope you're ashamed of yourself, young man. Going full Karen isn't working. They're not changing their behavior. Psychology Today, they said, if people are rude to you, you should tell them that they're being rude, and then they will change their behavior, and it didn't work. I keep looking over at chat, and it's just like, Death Girl dying. Which is valid, I'm just concerned. This is about 1:20 in the morning for me, and I am gonna get my ass kicked by the other people in my house if I'm too loud. I'm trying to get a more private setup so I can be a little bit more exuberant. Is that the right word? If I can be a little bit more loud without bothering people at the times that I can like stream. Oh no! Oh no! That's so unfortunate. I love when I go into the doctor's office and I say, hey, I'm dying, and they say, okay, cool, stop doing that. Pay me $40,000 now. And you're like, what? But what about the healthcare? And they say, we live in America. You thought we had healthcare here? What are you, Canadian? I wish that was a boomer joke. Like, I feel like that should be like a 40-year-old man joke. Like, you won't believe the prices that they're charging down at the old emergency care these days. And it's like, instead it's every single Gen Z and millennial, like, can I please have a little bit of healthcare? And the government just being like, no, die. And it's like, this is not how you run a functioning society. Listen, America is a very functional society, according to the creepers, actually. The creepers are I'm gonna start referring to Republicans as Minecraft creepers. Next time I see a Republican, I'm just gonna tell him to go find a skeleton to go have a nice dance party with. That is an incomprehensible joke. I was gonna tell him to go blow up, and then I was like, wait, no, that's an actual death threat. You're gonna get sued for that one. You can't tell a Republican to go blow up. He's gonna freak out on you. So it's like, okay, I'll tell him to go dance with the skeleton. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. Shout out to when I was on a different server and I had been looking for a zombie villager for like 2 weeks at that point. They had like really high spawn rates on that server, but they kept dying on me every single time until finally I found one. I finally found a zombie villager super far away from my house, and another person on the server absolutely killed them. I was so upset, and they apologized later, but it was like still devastating. Even me and my friend found him. We named him Mr. President. We were like, we need to get him back to our house somehow. And we did not prevent his assassination that time. We failed you, Mr. President. I'm so sorry. Honestly, most presidents I would not care. That president was gonna make me rich, so I care about that specific one. And as I say that out loud, that is exactly the point of view of every single Republican senator. Panic escaping is that's not my best friend, that's my default stance. That's my special move, actually. If I was in a fighting game, I would just like throw down a smoke bomb and like escape, and that would be my special move. And it would be the only person who can escape mid-battle, and it would just be like tie ? And then that would be the end of the game, and everybody would be like, that is the worst person to play in the entire game. And they would be right, but you know what? My character would still be alive. And the rest of the characters would be purple. I'm getting beaten up. So you know what? I win, actually. My life goal is to have like 1,000 people on stream and tell a joke that's such a dad joke, like such a cringeworthy, like roll your eyes dad joke that everybody logs out. If I do that, that's gonna be like dream come true, goal accomplished. It just has to be some terrible pun. I haven't decided what pun yet, but I guess it'll come to me in the moment. Like Jesus, I guess. I'm not Christian. I don't know how Jesus works. Okay, let me go enchant this pickaxe that I've been trying to do all night. Of course I don't have lapis. Why would I have lapis? Why would I ever expect to have lapis on me? Why would I ever expect to think ahead? Oh, okay, Death Girl is heading back. I'm gonna be like, it looks like right now, Death Girl 12 2004 is headed to the village. An interesting play, an interesting play. It would be really funny to do an entire stream just like as the golf announcer, like in the middle of fighting a creeper, like, so here's a creeper and he's going to blow up and he's going to blow up and he did kill me. Oh! Oh no! And Death Girl has in fact found a pillager outpost. It looks like they're sprinting in the opposite direction. I think that that is a smart play. That's a smart play. We don't have eyes on them currently. We're hoping that they don't die immediately. Oh, they're setting a home. Brilliant play from Death Girl. I wonder what she's going to do next. We need better drone footage here at Something Studios. I don't know. Oh, and now she's back. She's heading back to look for more spruce. Okay, wonderful. Good to know. I think that I have negative brain cells. Brain cells? Who's she? I don't know. Is that your new date? I'm gonna go date some brain cells and then maybe I can pick up a few. Date a really smart person, like how you would date a sugar daddy to pick up some brain cells. I feel like I have real... I was gonna say I feel like I have real sugar baby energy. In that I want money. I think that that's the only energy needed to have sugar baby energy though. Maybe a majority of us, maybe we all have maybe if we try hard enough, we can all have sugar baby energy. The true sugar baby energy was within us all the whole time. My Little Pony, the power of sugar babies. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Like the true treasure was friendship all along. The true treasure was sugar babies all along. Oh, that's what conservatives think the future that liberals want is. The future that liberals want is My Little Pony Sugar Babies edition. It's like Real Housewives, but they're all sugar babies and they're all horses. I think it's very important that you understand that the fact that they're horses is secondary to them being sugar babies. Because they're first sugar babies and then they are second of all horses. Listen, we're not speciesist in this household, alright? We respect people of all species. I'm losing my mind. What if they're all horses and then one of them is just a very large duck? It would appear that Death Girl is having trouble finding spruce today. I don't know if someone burned down all the spruce, but if they did, it was very rude of them. Oh, it looks like Death Girl is going to be RTPing. Brilliant play. We have large biomes on, so it's pretty easy to find villages, which I'm excited about because it also means that it should be easy to find like deep dark, and I really want to build with a ton of skulk. I'm very excited about that, and maybe kidnap a few glow squid. We'll see how that goes though, because glow squid, it can be hard to move them. I'm probably gonna have to look up a tutorial because I've never actually tried before. I just kind of look at them and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty, I want them to come live with me. And then I never bother to actually take them, or sometimes I kill them. Ignore the 42 glowing sacks. Those are not there. There are no glowing sacks in this chest. These are not the glow sacks you were looking for. Saying that word too many times sounds inappropriate, so I'm gonna stop. Oh, hell yeah, Death Girl got armor. That's the words. Oh, Death Girl found another zombie villager. Let's hope they don't die this time. I am wishing them the best of luck. My plan is to make my own zombie blacksmith, and then I can just sell him a ton of iron. You know, that's my get-rich-quick scheme. You always gotta have a scheme. Life advice with Blue. Always have a scheme, don't talk to creepers, and have the most disorganized chest in the world. Hit caps lock, not typo. Ooh, did somebody join? Oh, Death Girl joined. Oh, hi, editing me again. You might have noticed me talking to someone in chat earlier. That's because another person from the server was in my chat during my stream. Their name is Death Girl. They're very cool, very nice. And at this point, they actually got on Discord with me. But because I'm an idiot, I didn't realize that my Discord was outputting to the wrong source. If you don't know what that means, it means that nobody on stream could hear Death Girl. Because I'm stupid. I'm a fucking idiot. That's the end of the sentence. I'm just an idiot. And I done fucked up. So everybody on stream just heard one side of the conversation. Like when you're listening to your mom call her cousins, and it's just the most insane conversation you've heard in your life, but you won't get half the fucking context. So instead of trying to make this one-sided conversation make sense, I just put together a compilation of out-of-context statements that just slowly lose coherence. So please enjoy the weird-ass statements I say out of context. Listen, murder isn't rude if they bit you first. That's what the law says. You know they're evil when they have more than one leg. Who is breaking into my house? Oh yeah. Oh no. Crepes and holy. Are crepes not holy? Sir? 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 Oh no! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! No! Do you need some food? Here's some steak. Take the steak. The true sign of evil. Someone bites you and you just pull out a gun. Do you think if I ask Bernie Sanders really nicely, he'll represent me in court? Break 4 legs. None of them are your own. You ran over 4 individual people. It wasn't even the same. It wasn't even like 2 people and you broke both of their legs. It was like 4 individual children. I'm gonna do that in real life. I'm gonna lie down on my bed and start doing a breath stroke. The problem is like it's not funny delirious. It's just like tired out of it delirious. It doesn't even make for good content. And then your grandmother's just like, uh-huh, okay, I'm lost. Keep going. The pit to hell? Those are both good pits. It is very pathetic to laugh at your own jokes, but I am a pathetic man. I get someone to jump on the bed for me like a trampoline. Arson, that's the name of my cat. It's just my sister coming to smother me with a pillow. Mosquitoes are the one bug that I will kill without mercy. Not even just like the connotations behind it. Honey, I know you said you started a new medication recently. He left you at the altar. My waifu. Imagine explaining to your grandmother. I know, it feels bad, it feels bad. My sister would threaten me with like, I'm gonna mesh pillow you. As in, she's gonna smother me in my sleep. Wait, I get fortune 2. This is so touch. I can get fortune 2 if I get up to level 26. I guess that's my next goal. But right now I have like 7 miscellaneous chests. I could blame the creepers, but it would be a lie. But I might blame them anyways, just to save my pride. It's the creepers. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss, let's go. Tis my own fault. Where is he? I just did it again. Oh. Fun fact, I remembered one of the things I forgot to do. It was to make the rest of my armor. No! He was right outside my door. Who just shot me? Oh, that was the second creeper. Grimace Shake Minecraft mod where the creepers just look like Grimace. I bet that somebody probably made that mod and they probably made it like right after the meme died. So they were like, I'm gonna get so many likes, I'm gonna get so many like follows for this really cool mod, like meme mod that I did. And it's just like one person. Oh yeah, you're doing great. I would love if like while I said you're doing great, you just like went down to like half a heart. Just incredible timing. Did I just curse you? Oh my god! No! No! It was a joke! Don't do it for real! Oh no! I'm too powerful. My jokes, they become real. Am I near the spruce? Okay, I will go to the spruce for you. Tell me where the spruce is. Okay, wait. Oh. Wait, TPA accept. I totally forgot about that. I was like, oh, I was fully ready. I was fully ready to go on a spruce quest. I forgot teleporting was a thing. I was like, listen, if I have to go on a journey, I'm ready. Just tell me the direction. I will run blindly like a dog. Here's how to get to the spruce forest. You just dig straight down, and if you hit bedrock, you just keep digging in a straight direction until you hit lava. Another really good thing about falling off cliffs is you get to practice your airtime, so when you go get a skateboard, you're better at tricks. I had been having really bad anxiety about getting my wisdom teeth pulled. Not about the surgery itself, I was worried about the anesthesia. In my head, I was convinced the anesthesia was just gonna kill me. And then, like, it was fine. Like, I was on laughing gas, I was, like, awake the whole time. I thought I was gonna die, and nothing happened. Like, a little bit offended at how easy it was. You know what my mom unironically told me to do? She unironically told me to call Lizzo. She was like, you're plus size, she's gonna help you become famous because you're plus size. I'm like, Mom, that's fully not how it works. She's like, you just call Lizzo. And I'm like, okay, Mom, sure. I'll call Lizzo on my cell phone like Drake. If I die, I'm gonna be so mad. If I die, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm at half a heart, I'm at half a heart, I'm at half a heart. Oh my god, it's dark. I can't see him. I can't see him. I can't see him. I'm like going in a circle trying to. He got me. He got me. Oh, I killed him. Your Honor, it wasn't me. I plead the 5th. I plead the 9th. I plead the 15th Amendment. I don't. Damn. God damn it. I didn't like that one. They were like, you don't know which amendments are which. Die. Oh my god, I did RTP instead of back. Like, I'm like asleep. Oh no. Oh no. I actually can't go back again because I accidentally RTP'd. Yeah. And I have no clue where I was. No, that's fine. I'm gonna pull up the map really quick. Because I know that I was on top of a mountain. That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, my enchanted stuff. I think I had a stack of iron on me too. Your Honor, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go set my house on fire. I cannot believe I am such a fool. Goodbye. Let me check to make sure I'm going the right way. I have to go, oh my god, northeast, southwest, west. I have to go west. I'm gonna pull up F3. Ways west. Facing south, facing west. Okay. Let's go. There were two big acacia spots, so either this is the right one and I got my stuff back, or, oops. Oops, no diamonds. It's gonna be oops all cobble for a while. You know what? Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and I'm non-binary, so maybe I should reject the diamonds for gender affirmation reasons. The diamonds are actually transphobic. I don't even want the diamonds anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I want diamonds when I could have this great dirt? I'm running as fast as I can. I have no food. I should have murdered those chickens with my bare hands. According to the Dynamap. Dynamap, if I can find my stuff, Dynamap is my new best friend. Dynamap is my wife. I'm gonna get an anime profile waifu I will commission. Yeah. It's just like, do you remember when it was like a meme to have like Earth-chan? It's just that. It's just one of those, and I'll just write Dynamap on her forehead. Maybe pixelate it real bad. I have lost my stuff so bad. 'Tis my own fault. I am but a fool. It's so frustrating because it's literally like what I've been working for a while. Hello, goat. And then I lost it all in just like the stupidest, like literally a typo because I accidentally did /RTP instead of /back. Oh, and I'm dying in powdered snow now. This is great. This is everything I've ever wanted, actually. This is my dream. I don't even have leather boots. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I killed like 4 cows and I didn't get any leather. Probably illegal that I killed them with my bare hands. That's probably messed up. Hi, editing me again. So, yeah, my stream crashed. Just entirely. Not only did my stream crash, all of my Wi-Fi crashed. Meaning I got kicked off my stream, I got kicked off the server, and I got kicked out of the Discord call that I was in. My entire Wi-Fi crashed. I could no longer get on the server for the rest of the night. By the time I got back on, I had pretty much given up on finding my items. It was really devastating. I lost all the things that I had been working on. But even though that was a really rough setback, I didn't let it keep me down forever. I got back on, and there is a whole other stream, and then things got exponentially worse in the next stream, but I didn't let that knock me down either. So, yeah. Anyways, now I have to actually go and edit down that video and just a ton of other footage that I have. But if you liked this at all, please consider subscribing to see when that video comes out. And like I said before, if you could leave any comments about stuff that you liked or didn't like, mean the absolute world to me. Like I said, I'm very new. I don't really have a following, so any feedback means the world to me and is super helpful in helping me get better at making videos like this. I think even if you look between this video and my last one, there's been a really big improvement. I know that my videos aren't all that great yet, but I promise I'm trying really hard to learn how to be better. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my silly little videos, and I have a lot of stuff that I am really, really excited to share with you guys. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.